Hello everyone, I am Sri Kavin MR. My registration number is 20BCE 0847 and today I am going to explain a bit about optical fibers. So let's get into the topic. So what is basically an optical fiber? An optical fiber is a hair-thin cylindrical fiber of glass or any transparent dielectric medium. The fiber which are used for optical communications are waveguide made of transparent dielectrics. Its function is to guide visible and infrared light over long distance. So here we can see the structure of optical fiber. You can see the core, cladding, coating, and the yellow one is the strength member and the last one, orange, is the outer jacket. So what is a core? Core is a central tube of very thin size made up of optically transparent dielectric medium and carries the light from transmitter to receiver. The core diameter can vary from about 5 micrometer to 100 micrometer. Cladding. So cladding is the outer optical material surrounding the core having reflecting index lower than the core. It helps to keep the light within the core throughout the phenomena of total internal reflection. So coming to the buffer coating, it is a plastic coating that protects the fiber made of silicon rubber. The typical diameter of fiber after coating is 250 to 300 micrometer. So coming to the working principle, it works on the basic principle of TIR, total internal reflection. When a ray of light travels from a denser to rarer medium such that the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the ray reflects back into the same medium. This phenomena is called as TIR, which is total internal reflection. In the output fiber, the rays undergo repeated total number of reflections until it emerges out of the other end of the fiber, even when the fiber is bent. So now coming to the classifications of optical fiber. Optical fibers are classified into two categories based on the number of modes and the refractive index. Under the number of modes, they are further divided into two topics: single mode fibers SMF and the multimode fiber MMF. Under the refractive index, it is further divided into two topics: step index optical fiber and graded index optical fibers. So now coming on the base of number of modes, single mode fiber. You can see the diagram here. In the single mode fiber, only one mode can propagate throughout the fiber. It has small core diameter and high cladding diameter. Difference between the refractive index of core and cladding is different. It is suitable for long distance communication. The light is passed to a single mode fiber through laser diode. Now coming to the multi-mode fiber. It allows a large number of modes for light ray traveling through it. The core diameter is 40 micrometer and that of cladding is 70 micrometer. So here the refractive index difference is also large than single mode fiber. This is the point to be noted. The signal degradation due to multi-mode dispersion. It is also not suitable for long distance communication due to large dispersion and attenuation of signal. So we will see about the attenuation in the later part. So now coming to the topic on the basis of refractive index. There are two types of optical fibers. Here are the step index optical fiber and the graded index optical fiber. Now single index fiber, step index optical fiber, which is the refractive index of core. Here the refractive index of the core and the cladding are constant. The light ray propagates through it in the form of diagonal rays which cross the fiber axis during every reflection of the core cladding boundary. Now coming to the graded index fiber. In this type of fiber, core has a non-uniform refractive index that gradually decreases from the center towards the core cladding interface. The cladding has a uniform refractive index. The light rays propagate through it in the form of helical waves. They never cross the fiber axis. Now coming to the attenuation. Attenuation is the loss of the optical power. As already said, attenuation optical fiber takes place due to elements like couplers, splices, connector and fiber itself. Variation of specific attenuation with wavelength. Here you can see the graph. Now coming to the advantages of optical fibers. It has immense bandwidth to utilize, total electrical isolation in the transmission medium, very low transmission loss, very small size and lightweight, high signal security and very low power consumption. Coming to the disadvantages, the system installation is very costly. Only point-to-point communication is possible. Precise and costly instruments would be required. Splicing is time consuming. It accepts only unipolar code. Here we have compared the optical fiber with copper. So now we can, by seeing this, the choice is clear that optical fiber dominates in all ways. Coming to the application, optical fiber have a wide range of applications in almost all fields. Some are specified below: in telecommunication field, civil, consumer and industrial application, in military application, broadband application, integrations and etc. In the medical field, the endoscope is based on the optical fiber. There are two optical fibers in endoscope, one for light to illuminate the inside patient, another for a camera to send the images back to the doctor. So with this, I come to the conclusion in the topic optical fiber. Thank you.